What does that have to do with it?
I'm just curious.
I wasn't there. But
you weren't there?
No.
Okay.
So are you going to write up a report and then send Judd a copy of it then?
Actually, what I'll do is I'll investigate the complaint, okay? And then what I'll do with it is I'll complete an accurate, detailed report on your version of things, what I talked to about with Bill, and also what I find out with Lee Motors, okay? Once I've completed my reports, and honestly, gentlemen, this is not something that I deal with every day.
That's fine.
Okay?
Sure.
So what I do then when I don't deal with something every day is I think it's only fair that I'm able to
Hit the books.
well, hit the books and also refer to the folks that would end up prosecuting something, and that would be the county attorney's office.
Yep, well, we were just there, so.
Okay.
So-
And you were directed here, I'm guessing?
No, we just,
Okay.
well, he said to report it to the police, and I said, well, no, this is a county thing, so we're going to report it to
But
the
you've
police.
already...
Yeah.
He's already reported to the police.
I report to the city police.
Okay.
And they have not been very nice about it.
First, we could stop and ask that guy there if he's filled out
I don't know if it was
this-
him. I think it might have been his evil twin.
Well,
Or
still-
maybe he's the
still,
good one, I don't know.
You guys are attached there, so we could find out from these guys if they've written up
I'll
this
probably
supposed
want
report.
to, yeah, I'm going to ask him if he's working on it. You know, I want to know because, you know, I expect a lot of
But
prejudice
anyhow,
here,
we'll let
you know?
finish your
And I don't
question.
expect people to uphold the law. And I'm just being very frank with you. I don't expect you to either,
To what?
to uphold the law.
You don't expect me to?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I expect you to decline to write a citation, even when the facts are clearly
I
established.
sure don't appreciate being blamed to that, Judge.
Well,
Well,
mister, that's what I always get.
Honestly,
Okay.
Judd, here's what I'm going to do,
Mhm.
okay, and I'm not lying to you, I'm not playing any games with you, I don't operate that way. But the process that I take with a complaint like this is quite simply to investigate the complaint completely. And unless you think of something else, you know, aside
Okay.
from talking to you, talking to Bill
Yeah.
Ingebrigtsen, and talking to someone with Lee Motors about the license.
Right.
In
Okay.
that situation.
You're aware that he's a state senator?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm not dumb. Okay?
Is he going to get special treatment?
Absolutely not.
Because he's a
You know
state
what?
senator?
Here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to do my job in situations like this. I would handle this the same way for anybody, okay? Anybody. This is how I would handle a complaint like this. Investigate it completely, okay? Complete detailed reports to document the complaint, all right?
Yeah.
And then forward the issue to the county attorney's office for them to review to determine if there are any charges, and if so, what they would be and what fits for this situation.
Okay.
So I guess-
So I'm not, I know what you may be thinking. You
No.
may be thinking I'm going to pass it off on someone else.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happened with.
That's
Judd
what
just-
happens
just
with the city
hours ago,
cops.
so.
But listen, Judd, okay, I realize that I'm a law enforcement officer and I'm
Well,
you know,
the
to uphold the
reality
law, I
is-
get that.
The reality is, if you saw Judd on the road driving that same vehicle, you would issue him a ticket
It's
at that point.
different
in time.
if I witness it myself.
Yeah.
It is.
But the
Okay.
reality is, the city police did witness.
You can witness it yourself.
I'm
I
not
can
the
show you the
city
video.
police.
I understand that, but
I-
see, the thing is, you work
Yes.
with.
No, I
And
don't.
would
Well,
you,
yeah.
would you care?
You're in the same building, you know what I'm talking about, you're all law enforcement, so.
Can I ask you a question about your job and your duties you're going to execute?
Absolutely.
Would you prefer to see the video evidence before you decide personally, as an officer sworn, whether or not you're going to cite him?
What I'm going to do, Judd, is I'm going to complete the reports and complete the complaint in the case like I explained to you.
Mhm.
And if that includes any video evidence that you would like to turn over,
Yes.
submit.
I'm offering it.
What
Yeah,
I,
well, you're waiting on it until we have it processed.
Yes, I do have to process it.
that's fine. You know what, get it processed and get it on a disk.
Yes, I'll put it
That's
on
the
disk.
easiest.
I will.
For us.
Mhm.
And what I'll do when I get that, then I would consider, you know,
The other-
that in hand, reports done, investigation complete.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider it done and ready to forward to the county attorney to review the case.
But you do have the authority to cite a citation yourself.
I didn't witness it, I need to refer it to the county attorney.
Okay.
It's different if I see it happen. I think, do we agree? If I see someone driving.
Well, if I tell you that Judd just hit me, you could arrest him right now.
That's true, you
That's a
could.
different case.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling
There are
you.
different circumstances.
Well, but
Right.
it
It's
isn't.
still a crime.
There's different affordabilities in the law that way.
Yeah,
with
I
assault
understand
theory,
that.
you know.
I understand
There are.
that. I
And I'm
understand.
not trying to cause any
Well, right,
difficulties or.
but
No.
what I guess what I was trying to ask you originally was, at what point in time is Judd going to get a notification from either you or the county attorney that something is happening? Okay, you said you're gonna do something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he wants proof that something.
And that's why you asked me for my
So
address and
that's
phone
why-
number, right?
That's why I'm
Oh, I asked
asking
you for your address and phone number, Judd, because you're a complainant in the case, and
Yeah.
for me to accurately investigate a complaint, I need your information.
Would you do me a favor and call me when your report's ready?
What I can do is you can request that released information request from
Yes.
our records department.
Right.
And you can take care of that today.
I can take care of that today.
Yes, you can.
You'll give me a number?
I'll give you.
For your report?
I'll give you a form.
Okay.
It's what it is, Judd, is it's a request by
I've
you.
done it before.
Have you?
Yeah,
So you know what
I'm familiar
talking
with it,
about.
yes. But you'll give me the number of there'll be some number that they find it with. You'll give me
The
that
case
number.
number.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can pick that on your personal computer real quick and give me that so that way they
Whatever-
won't slow me down when I'm.
Whatever the process that we have in place for requesting information, that's what you'll have to follow.
Last time, before he even wrote the complaint, he gave me the number,
Well,
with which to ask with, and that was Troutman.
okay. I mean, you say that with a little tone.
He's not very nice.
Okay.
You seem nicer, I'll tell you that.
So are you going to get that form? for
Yes,
Judd?
absolutely,
Okay.
I can do that.
Okay.
We're gonna
Your
put this on
door
YouTube.
Has a keypad lock.
You're
on it,
right.
so he can't exit.
You know that
access
this is gonna be
place, so-
very public,
You know
and
what,
that your discretion as an officer is gonna be looked at publicly with this case.
I have no problem with that.
Okay, you're gonna be under scrutiny.
I don't care.
The public is gonna scrutinize your behavior.
You know what, I don't care.
Okay, you feel like your conduct's gonna be above reproach from henceforward.
Well,
You know
see,
what?
he's covered his bases because he's already taken the complaint.
Listen, Judd, I've been a police officer for a number of years, and I take my job very seriously, and I'm very proud of what I do. And I feel personally that I treat people the same, and that I be fair.
You're not afraid your job's in jeopardy if you were to cite him?
Why would my job be in jeopardy?
Because he was the sheriff for 16 years?
Doesn't matter.
So you're not afraid to cite him?
Why
If
would
the facts should indicate
if I get directed to issue a citation, what is my choice?
directed to, what about your,
Here, I told you how the process is going to go, correct?
yes, but I know that you could.
You know that I could.
Yes, I know that you
didn't-
could.
I didn't witness this happen.
But you can anyway. If you walk into there's a smoking gun, you can issue a citation.
This-
You can
this
charge
com-
someone.
This complaint is different, Judd. I don't want to argue with you about
Okay.
the procedures of this
That's
one.
So you've never sent a complaint in the mail then?
Have I?
Yeah, or.
A citation?
Yeah, citation.
Yeah, and that's what probably would happen.
So you have issued citations when you didn't personally witness things?
Well, certainly, and I never said that I haven't. In this case, what I'm going to do is refer it to the county attorney, okay? When I'm all done, and they're going to advise me what action to take, and that's the same way that I've done it before. That's what I'm saying.
So you just do what they tell you?
What else can I help you with? I'm not here to
He'd
continue
like to have
this.
that form right now.
I'll take that form.
No problem.
All right.
You know,
Because that way you don't have to answer any more questions.
I'm okay with things, Terry. I mean,
No,
I-
that's
you
fine.
know,
I'm
this
not,
is
I'm
fun.
You
not,
know,
I'm not trying to say.
Brandon, what I'd like to know is, how long would have you gone on driving that car? As a perk, as an
How am I
elected
supposed to know
official?
that? You're
Some
asking-
illegal perk.
Hey, Judd, do I?
You know what he told me?
I can't-
Here's what Bill told me.
I can't foresee
I'll tell you,
that.
this is evidence here. You know what he told me? Ask him about this. He told me that he drove his wife's car there this morning because his thermostat was stuck. Okay? Would you personally drive a car with a stuck thermostat?
Personal question, I guess it does.
Well, you
to
have
me,
enough
I-
mechanical
come on.
understanding to understand that that'd be dangerous for the vehicle, right?
You know, Judd, I got nothing to add there.
Well, do you know anything? Come on, listen.
Seriously.
No, I'm very serious. I'm very serious here. I'm very serious. Yeah, don't mess with his alibi. That's right. He told me, and this is a statement, I can make this, would you write this down, please?
Sure.
He told me that this thermostat was stuck on his wife's car. He drove it there and they gave it to this Sabre Tim as a loaner. Okay. Now, you got to be detective a little bit, right? You don't drive a car with a stuck thermostat, you blow it up. Okay? I got that on tape. I don't know where he lives because I don't follow him around. All right? Although if I did, it'd be legal because he's an elected official. I could follow him around if I want. If he's a private citizen, that's different. You understand they lose some privacy rights when you're elected. You understand that, right, Brandon?
Yep.
Okay. He's an elected official. I can follow him if I want. He acted like I had no business, okay? Well, I'm a whistleblower, I'm a watchdog.
Investigating a crime at the time, that's what you were
Well,
doing.
you know, I wonder how long he would have been driving that car around for free for Lee Motors, and I wonder what kind of favors he's going to do in the legislature, honestly. I really wonder. I don't think there was a stuck thermostat. Otherwise, he'd be blown up on the side of the road with a warped head, and you know it. That was his excuse.
Didn't he say that you should have been ticketed too?
Yeah, he said I should be ticketed for the way I could talk to cops. Well, when cops don't do anything, I get a little ornery. Brandon has a chance to do something, maybe I won't have to get ornery with him.
Well, he can get you that form.
You want that information request, Judd, correct?
Yes.
He does.
And you're satisfied with where we're at on me fielding?
So far, you've been totally professional.
Well, I appreciate that. Let me go grab you that form, Judd, and if that's everything for you today, then I consider
Yep.
that taken care of?
Yes,
For now?
I'd be satisfied with that.
Fair enough. Let me grab you that form, and should be good.
Thank you.
Good? Okay.
What will Brandon do?
Well, he's going to get you the form for one thing.
Yes, but how will he write the report?
Yeah, whatever.
Will he soft soap his old boss? Give him a bunch of leeway?
Well, it doesn't really matter what Brandon does. It matters what Chris does.
Oh boy,
Chris
don't
is
hold
the
your
final
breath.
say on that one, yeah. Can you say political?
Well, you know what? There's another court involved, and that is the court of public opinion.
That's
and
right.
Terry, are we going to splash this all over the
You don't need
internet?
to have it that close.
Are we going to splash this all over the internet?
Yeah, we
Is
will.
everybody going to know what Bill did this morning?
Yeah.
All right.
And Chad and the city attorney and everyone else.
See, Vikings fans should be ticked off. Look at this.
They stole their logo.
They stole their logo.
Yeah, but they get a pass because they're cops. So.
I think Brett Favre would have wrote him a ticket. Just like that. Just like that.
That's good.
I'm at 53 minutes.
What's the case number?
See, it's official now. You get a case number.
Yes. That's what I was hoping for.
12818?
Might be all I get, but we'll see. It's all in Brandon's hands. Brandon might be able to help us figure out if there's a privileged class in this country. Brandon's going to do justice to the public. He's not going to let elected officials just scoff at the law, drive around illegally when they know full well Brandon's the man. He's not going to let us down. I just know it. I just know it.
Did you say 107? I'm gonna go look.
I just know it. I got a good feeling about this cop. I got a good feeling about him. He's going to do what's right. I didn't even get all dry mouth talking to him. He's pretty nice.
Well, what's he going to do? He has two cameras on him.
All right. Here's the
Okay.
form, and all you got to do is complete the top portion here. Okay? And the case number, what I think, and I have never really looked at these things.